This review is of Barbasol Deluxe Pro Clipper and Grooming Kit with stainless steel blades. You can use it for the head and hair, ear and nose, beard and body. So we've got the clippers, and we got the ear and nose trimmer, and the touch-up trimmer, and guide combs, and we got a comb and a scissors. Yeah. And here's some more information for each of the three devices. And I need a AA battery. All right. Well, look at that. Wow. So nicely organized. We've got the clipper and then the mini clipper and the nose hair clipper. And, oh, this one popped off. And up here we've got all the guide combs, or whatever you call these things here. And each has their own little place for them to sit. And we can see something, we can look at a little bit about the quality of this set. We notice that that tooth is out of place. That one is out of place. These are pretty bad. That one, this one is pretty bad. Look at that. So we're not talking about high quality here. The plastic obviously is pretty darn soft, and when they put it in place, it gets bent. Not like it's permanently damaged, but you know, it's not ideal. And wow, look at this. One, oh my gosh, 2, 3, 4 combs, 5 combs, and 1 pair of scissors. Oh, all these different combs. I don't know. Wow, that's interesting. Not sure why it's got a stick for a handle. And then we've got these hair clip or hair clamps, I guess. I've got a little bit of oil for lubricating the blades, and for brush for cleaning the clippers, and another thing with more oil and a couple more. I guess they are like for the small clipper. I guess that's what that is. All right, well, let's find out how these things work. Or how well, I should say. Okay, so the main clipper, or the big clipper, comes with a protective thing over it. Now, I have a clipper myself, and it's only got a protective thing over the blades themselves, and it always pops off when it's in the bag, so it's useless. This is great because this actually will stay in place. You have to remove it using a finger or thumb. You can also adjust the blades by using this. Now, I'm not really sure what, how that benefits, because I haven't read the instructions. And frankly, I don't think I ever read the instructions on my old clippers. But yeah, we're gonna skip over to the bathroom and give it a try. Now, the advantage of clippers is that you can cut hair short very, very rapidly. And with all those different combs, it doesn't even have to be particularly short. The disadvantage is you can't get a really clean shave. You're gonna end up with stubble. I don't care. I mean, I'm not looking to date anybody, and I don't really care if people don't like it. I'm not doing it for anybody else, so it doesn't matter to me. But, just keep that in mind, that if you buy something like this, you're still going to want to have something else to get a close shave. Now, I've let my hair, my facial hair, I should say, grow out some, and this is still pretty short, so there's nothing I can do with that. And it's getting cold these days, so not too noisy. Okay, so that's interesting. So when they designed this, I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually, this is when I let go. It's not, it's just a build quality And I don't know if I can get it to show you. I can't tell if that's even visible for you guys, but this is rattling around. It's kind of a cheap build quality. So let's go ahead. Now if I turn if I move this, that's gonna, ooh, maybe I should put a little bit of oil in here, I wonder. Hold on. So the instructions do give you instructions. It tells you what's in the package, tells you about that blade lever, which basically when it's like this, it's going to give you the shortest cut possible, and when you move the blade thing up, well, so it's the shortest possible, and then as you move it, it moves outward, right? So you're just changing the length of the hair. This is going to give you the shortest hair possible with this kind of a device. Also, it gives you some information about the attachment combs, and even gives you some suggestions on cutting hair, which I think is kind of great. It also gives you more information for the touch-up trimmer and how to use it, and also for the ear and nose trimmer. And yeah, it's they do recommend that every so often you every few haircuts or whatever, you do put some oil on it. So since I don't think this has ever been oiled, I'm going to do that right now. I do have to get the spout open because it's sealed, which is a good thing. So I'm just going to put a drop on here. Maybe I'll extend that a little bit more. There we go. Ooh, that's really quite thin oil. So you just put it on there, and then you turn it on, and it disseminates. I'm even watching it disseminate right now. Turn it one way, it's spreading out, and then the other way. Now the good news is this will help to keep it lubricated, so there's less friction and less heat as a result. The bad news is it makes it a little bit more complicated for the purposes of cleaning. However, not a big deal. Now as far as the unfortunately loose power button, I don't think that's going to cause any serious problems, but it is annoying because it rattles around. So first, what I'm going to do here, I'll try using this 1/16 or 1.5 millimeter comb, guide comb. I think I got that on there correctly. Doesn't seem to fit particularly well. If it falls off, don't laugh at me. Laugh at Barbasol. Or, ooh. So yeah, it's you can see it's getting a pretty good trim there. But I like to get as much of this stuff off as I can. So I'm going to take that back off again. Because for me, less is better. And you don't have to have the comb on. And now you can see just how much you can remove. Now the way I'm doing it, and it's probably not the best way, but when this gets hot, you're going to find if you're not using one of the guide combs, you really don't want to get it too close to your skin because the whole thing heats up too much. Or most do. Okay. So now you can see halfway. That's the difference. I think I did a very good job, honestly. I mean, I didn't go over it with as much detail as I would normally do. Like right here. I think that's very nice. So yeah, that gets a pass. Seems to be good quality. So that's good because, you know, I was thinking this might not be a good quality set. I was hoping it's good because Barbasol is an old brand and it's a famous brand, at least for old farts like me. So let's go ahead and I'm going to grab the trimmer. Now, whereas the big clippers come with a cord, this mini clipper does not. You need a AA battery. I happen to have one. Hopefully it's got enough juice. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound particularly good. I may have to find a better one. Hold on. I don't have a good battery. Okay, I got a better battery. So, personally for me, I would say that one is not as good a quality as the big clipper. But, you know, if you need to do trimming in a smaller area, this would be a good choice. But it was catching on my hair some, and that to me is not a good sign. Could be better. But, you know, at least you've got it if you need it. I think, you know, for me it's not necessary. Maybe my son will be happy to have it, though. And now let's try the nose clipper. And I've got some nose hairs. Yes, I know it's terribly disgusting, and I don't know how any of you could possibly want to watch a video by me with nose hairs sticking out. So gross. Yeah, well. All right, where are my nose hairs? I've never used one. Ooh, there it goes. Ooh, that was a violent fight, that one. Man, I can even smell it. Interesting. So, let me just look him in the mirror. Yes, it obliterated my nose hairs. So that's a pass. And it's pretty easy to take apart. Yeah. So, how do I feel about this set? Is it high quality? Well, I think the main clipper's really pretty good. The the small clipper, and the nose hair clipper did a good job. Didn't pull the hairs, it just cut them. So that was very pleasing because, you know, I was a little bit nervous that, you know, maybe it was going to, you know, try to rip the hairs out of my head, which obviously would be no fun for anybody except for all you folks watching, as the blood was gushing out of my nose. But that didn't happen, so we can all rejoice. I mean, I can rejoice. You guys can be disappointed because you didn't see me bleed. Or, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. Not gonna bleed for you. Sorry. I'm not. This is not one of those channels where I say, what do you want me to do? And you say, cut your finger off. And I say, okay. And do it. No, sorry. Doesn't work that way here. Yeah, so all in all, I mean, taking into consideration that the retainers for all the guide combs tend to bend some of the teeth on them. We've got the combs and the scissors and the 3 tools and lots of stuff, really. And I got it at such a great deal. Well, I also would like to point out that they do texture this part of it, and I think that's a good idea. It is a bit contoured, but also that texturing, given this is a very slick surface, does help to grip better. So I think that's really definitely a plus. And you can hang it if you so desire. So yeah, I'll give this set, and normally this sells for like $40 or something like crazy like that. I got it for half off, so I feel really fortunate. And just on this initial usage, I will give this an 8.5. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.